Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. We are on, what is today? Day 2 of the Flower Festival event here on Lapis Lakeside. And we are going to start off with 8,932 sneaky snacking and 5 free diamonds to go along with it. Very nice. Also, today is the first day of the Good Sleep Day event, so make sure to have your incense ready and your team set up if you are going to be swapping in any research XP bonus or sleep sleep XP bonus Pokemon to get some extra XP on your Pokemon today. If you're doing that, today is the first day. And then we're also going to start off with 100 sleep points, puts us at 3,467. I kind of miss saving up for the 20k to buy out the premium shop while I had it for free. But it's also kind of nice to be able to actually use my sleep points. We did get another 50 diamonds from the daily lottery. Very, very nice. All right, let's move on. Let's jump into this sleep research and see if we can get something interesting. It's been a while since we've had a shiny, but the shiny radar is not going off today. But it has been kind of broken lately. 9 hours, 26 minutes of sleep with about 14% dozing. Oh, only 5% dozing, 61% snoozing, and 34% slumbering. So that is snoozing type, but it's also pseudo balanced, so not gonna lock us into anything specific. Snoozing does skew us more towards the Ralts. 10.9 million drowsy power to start off. All right, we're already doing way better than last week. I think we only had 7 million last week, so way better. Oh well, there are only 5. I was thinking it was very empty here, but I guess that makes sense if there's only 5 spawns in total. Ooh, well, we got 1 event spawn. We got 2 Igglybuff, a Jigglypuff, a Wobbuffet, and a Bulbasaur. I will definitely try to catch that Bulbasaur. Definitely going to be going for that. No Comfey, but I don't think that's surprising. I think I still have a ways to go before Comfey can even show up. Bulbasaur's hungry, of course. Oh! Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, yeah, it is. It is a darker pink than that one. All right, well. We know what to do about that. First things first, let's... My shiny radar really is broken. Either that or I'm just thinking it's broken and that was my shiny radar telling me, hey, there's going to be a shiny today, and I just ignored it. All right, well. Let's go ahead and catch that then. 1 biscuit is all we need to feed a shiny. Guaranteed capture. Boop. Job done. All right. Very well. Very well done. With any luck, it will actually have some decent stats too. All right. Cool. It's not the shiny we wanted. We wanted a shiny Comfey, but you know what? I'll take it. And we are, yeah, we're definitely going to send out the shiny Jigglypuff candy. No reason not to. There's not really anything else outside of Bulbasaur candy that would be beneficial to anybody, but probably got plenty of that anyway. 629 research XP and 818 dream shards to go along with it. And we can go ahead and check out our new friends. All right, so we've got a level 13 in bold Bulbasaur, which is Honey Tomato. It's not exactly what I wanted. I would have preferred Potato at level 60, but at least it's honey. Dream shard bonus for level 10. Whoop. Others, dream shard bonus, inventory up L. I forgot they switched the layout of this thing, but that's fine. That's good. It is more organized. Skill trigger M. Where are we at? There you are. And inventory up M. Actually, not terrible. Not terrible sub skills, to be honest with you. We can only put 1 sub skill seed into it. We'll get level 3 ingredient magnet once we evolve it. So it's not bad, but let's see how the nature goes. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Total ingredient strength. Yep, that nature is really hurting. Really bad. which sucks. Honestly, though, the nature is bad. But even though the sub skills are good, they're not in an ideal order. At this point, only 3 of them are even available. And they're not in the order that we would want to see. Honestly, if Ingredient Finder and Dream Shard bonus were flipped, that would probably make this one actually worth using for a while. Because the honey is what I really want. But an hour and 18 minutes. I know it's going to go a lot lower once we evolve it, but not that much lower. Even inventory up L doesn't give as much of a boost at level 25 as I would have thought, but that's probably because inventory ups are better a little later on. This one, I really wanted this to be good. Really wanted this to be good, but it's looking like it's not going to be super great. And it's not going to be it's not going to be good for Durin berries. The skill count won't be good until level 75. Unfortunately, sometimes we got to make some decisions we don't want to make, and this is one of those times. This is just not a good Bulbasaur, even though it's got the honey I wanted. The rest of it is not going to be beneficial, and I'm better trying to find another one with honey, because it is 50-50 shot, you know, on whether we get honey or tomatoes. So we just got to gamble a little bit more, catch more Bulbasaur. Which it is the Flower Festival. Bulbasaur is one of the event spawns, so hopefully we'll get some new Bulbasaur throughout the week. But this is unfortunately one that we're going to send to the professor. Let's go ahead and move on. We now have the light of our lives for today, the shiny Igglybuff. Level 15 and Brave. I still can't believe it's actually shiny. It looks so close to the normal, but you know, when you compare it to the actual regular spawn that was on the screen, definitely shiny. Just didn't look like it. So we've got Honey Oil Honey with Sleep XP bonus. You know what? Let's go ahead and clear. Sleep XP bonus. Inventory up L. Helping Speed S. There it is. Inventory up S. That's redundant. Ingredient Finder S. This is not the best. Not the best. And Brave is all right. Not what we want. We'd rather see main skill chance up, but it's not the worst. Speed of Help is also good. Yeah, starting off really nice. But I don't think it's gonna get much better than that. I think unfortunately it's gonna drop down to about 60, 65-ish once we get to the Ingredient Finder S. But overall, when you look at the plus or minus here, it's actually not bad. It's slightly better, you know, about 10% better than just a true neutral Igglybuff, and then 20% better. Still 20.85% better, even though the score went down. So it's not bad. It's perfectly usable. But given that we already have a really good Wigglytuff, probably not going to be replacing anything anytime soon. The ultimate irony would be if I had caught this and it was like perfect, and then the whole time we've been hunting Ralts, this just took its place. At least for a while. Ralts would still be better, or Gardevoir would still be better, but it would have been nice if we could have at least used this one in the meantime. Still 66. It's taken a while to get the 100 finish. There we go, 64. So yeah, 64 PR. It's not bad. Like I said, perfectly usable, but probably won't be using it anytime soon because we'd have to invest in it to even begin to use it, and we have a better one. So it is just gonna go with a lot of my other shinies, just there to look pretty. But let's go ahead and move on. And we have boop, 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 boop. Well, if the game will load. All right, there we go. Another 166 sneaky snacking. We do have some new news I just saw. Oh yeah, I did see something about this. So we have the collaboration news between Pokemon Sleep and the Grand Hyatt Tokyo. This is really only going to affect people who are, in or around the Tokyo region and or will be traveling there during the 1-year anniversary, but it's still cool. To celebrate the first anniversary of Pokemon Sleep in July of 2024, Grand Hyatt Tokyo will be presenting a one-of-a-kind recreation of the world of Pokemon Sleep through immersive stay packages, charming menus, desserts, and sweets. Check out the details below through the link. If the above link does not work, blah, 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 not going to worry about that. Availability subject to change. For further information, blah, blah, blah. All right. Like I said, it's a cool thing that they're doing, but it only really matters to people who are there or will be there at the time. Let's go ahead and see what medal did we get. Number of grass types studied, 100. Good for a small dream cluster. You'd think you'd get a little more than a small dream cluster for 100, but okay. All right, and for the community reports, there's going to be about 48, 42. Oh, way low. All right. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. That doubled up out of 42, so that's over 33%. Very nice. No level ups today. That's all right. We should have some level ups coming pretty soon. And for now, we can get into the real fun part. Trying to collect resources from these guys. I'm not going to collect from Victory Bell just yet. That's a good one. Got one skill trigger there, but very low. I don't think you have one. Nope. Primeape did not skill trigger this week. Flareon, on the other hand, I ended up with 6 skill triggers from Flareon last night. Yesterday, not last night. Throughout the entire day, we got 6. So that was quite a bit of extra ingredients that we got to put in the pot, but it looks like Flareon may be a little tired and maybe not trigger as much today. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully we can at least get the 3 to make the green grass salad. I did get 1 before bed last night, so missing the 1 now is not the worst. We still are going to be able to make the recipe we want. Unfortunately, just not as many ingredients as we wanted to put in, but still at least making the green grass salad, which should be about 22,000. Oh no, whoa, I was way off. 29,000. I forgot because it's such a high level now. So 29,000, now level 23. So we should be able to make over 30,000 just from the green grass salad. So 29,021, that puts us at grade 2 for sure. Looks like a little over halfway to grade 3. All right, let's go. Things are looking good this week. Yep, there we go. Get Snorlax to grade 2. There's another mission done, which we should have a couple of missions finished. None of the event missions yet. I forgot that we even got that Comfey incense. I could have used that last night. Completely skipped my mind. Anyway, let's grab these dream shards for 1,310. All right. And now I need to collect from Victory Bell before I forget. We did get a skill trigger there, so that's a very good one. That's going to be very good for our tomato and potato production for today, which is good because tomatoes are starting to run a little low. I'm starting to think I may have to put Venusaur back on the team. But one last thing I did want to go over. There was a slight error in yesterday's episode. In the team analysis, we looked and it said it was going to be, I think Ultra 2 was what it said. But normally I don't check this because it's done by default by the website itself. But apparently, if you click on this gear icon and you go to event bonus, for cooking, we should have a 1.5 times bonus because of the Flower Festival bonus that's going on right now. Normally, the event bonuses are turned on by default. It didn't turn on on its own this time, so I had to go in and actually plug this in. Then once I did that, you can scroll down, you can see we're actually expected to be at Master 1 this week. Probably going to be a lot higher than that. Let's see, 154759. Yeah, Master 3 is now the updated expectation for the end of the week. So make sure that if you are looking at this in team analysis, that you go turn on the event bonus, because it did get missed. I not sure what happened, but you know, maybe it was just a small oversight. But go ahead and turn that on so that you can have an accurate expectation for what you're going to be looking like for the end of the week. So that said, that is all I have got for today. Thank you for watching the video. Y'all have a wonderful day, and until next time, later, dudes.